G'day shooters. Clenzoil is new to the Australian market, but it's been around since 1948 and boasts that it was developed by a US World War II veteran who, by the sound of it, had some pretty bad experiences with stoppages at inopportune moments. He wanted to fix things before the next war. As it turned out, the solution developed by Captain Ellis Lenz, and hence the name Clenzoil, has been very well received by hunters and target shooters as well as anglers. From what I've seen so far of Clenzoil, it's good. Two things immediately stand out. First, it really does clean. Second, it adheres well to metal surfaces, so it should maintain a protective oily film for a long time. I'll come back to both those points in a minute. Clenzoil is a cleaner, lubricant and protectant, as I said, or a CLP as they call it. It's all stirred into one. CLPs are the all-rounders of gun care liquids in that you can run them through the barrel to clean the gunk and fouling out, drizzle it into the action to provide lubrication, and wipe it over the rest of the firearm to keep it from rusting or otherwise deteriorating. That's convenient, of course, but Clenzoil takes convenience a few steps further with the variety of bottles and materials that it comes in. Bottles from big to small, and materials that include pre-soaked patches and wipes. I haven't used pre-soaked patches before, and I don't think that they're all that common here in Australia. Like sliced bread and factory ammo, once you've used pre-soaked patches, you're sold on the simplicity and ease of use, or at least I was. They come in one size of 50mm diameter, but with a pull-through they'll fit through a 22, and with the right rod attachment on the end, they'll work in larger bores. I went up as far as 9mm, and Clenzoil says they'll manage 50 cal and 12 gauge. The pre-soaked wipes are like baby wipes for guns. They're quicker and handier than soaking a rag with oil, and if you're a bit of a tight ass like me, you can reuse them a few times before binning them. As for bottled Clenzoil, take your pick of medium or small bottles with options of an aerosol, a trigger, a pump, and even a very handy needle applicator that gets into tight crevices. Clenzoil offers two cleaning kits. The universal kit covers the major calibers and bores and includes a multi-piece steel rod as well as a pull-through, and it comes in a handy pouch. The multi-caliber rifle kit also comes in a small pouch, and the attachments are held in a box on the inside. It includes attachments from 17 caliber up to 45 and includes two pull-throughs and a brush. The pull-through is a shrouded steel cable that's strong but won't damage your rifle if you don't do something silly like drag it across the crown. The dry patches are very thin, strange little things, and I often had to use them doubled up so that they'd sufficiently fill the bore to wipe it clean. They work all right, but I think I'll go back to using traditional thicker patches. It's the Clenzoil solution that really matters here anyway, and this stuff impresses me. It cleaned out a lead-fouled rimfire barrel in quick time. My centerfire rifles are generally pretty clean inside at the best of times, and Clenzoil certainly helped them stay that way, not that they presented much of a challenge for it. An old custom Mauser I bought recently though has a well-used barrel that's black and gold inside. Gold with very heavy copper fouling and black with baked-on carbon fouling. I've had several solvents down this barrel with no great improvement. The first 10-minute soak in Clenzoil made a noticeable impact though, and an overnight soak improved it even further. Clenzoil didn't perform a miracle. There's still a thick build-up of stubborn fouling about a quarter of the way down the barrel, but that's much better than it used to be. So yes, it does clean, and it cleans well. Unlike the strong solvents, it does no harm if left in the barrel for a long time. It sticks too. Well, I should say it clings, because it's not a sticky, gooey substance, but it stays in place like a protective oil should. I did a not-so-scientific experiment using a piece of sanded tin that I coated in Clenzoil and another common gun oil, sprayed it with salt water and left it overnight. Clenzoil resisted the attack with noticeably better success. They reckon it won't hurt timber or leather, although it does contain a small amount of petroleum product. Being a trusting bloke, I treated the old single-shot 22 stock and it came up nicely. Clenzoil's lubrication qualities are equally good. Its clinginess meant that sliding parts didn't run dry for a very long time. I'll continue using Clenzoil. It is indeed a good CLP. I was a bit wary of a solution developed by a soldier because fighting a war doesn't exactly qualify you as a chemist, but in Ellis Lenz's case, he went on to earn a doctorate, so he must have had a pretty good head on his shoulders. And the proof, as I say, is in the pudding, or in the liquid as the case may be. This stuff's good. You look inside this barrel and you wouldn't think it was any good, but with the right hand load, it is still super accurate. Doesn't like most factory loads, but with right hand load, no worries at all. It's cleaner than it used to be, and I'm actually wondering if I should be cleaning it because it probably shoots best filthy.